Alright. Yay! I'm live again. So, the stream isn't public yet. So, George Senda and the upcoming Gabcast. Gabcast. Well, alright, let's talk about this. Turn down things so that way I don't get interrupted. Alrighty. People have been contacting me from Belgab asking me if I am going to call into the Gabcast on this Friday. And the answer is most likely not. After the last time I called into the Gabcast and got treated like complete shit, and had MB think that he was like tripping me up and shit. Yeah, I posted Falky's phone number in the chat room once, and that was it. But little Chris gave me the number. I know Falky lies and says that he didn't, but I did have a video. I had a video that was proof that little Chris was the one who gave me Falky's number, but it got removed from YouTube. Somebody filed a privacy complaint against it. My guess is that it was either Falky or little Chris, and I'm not going to risk, my channel or YouTube or anything like that reposting it. And also, I don't really give a fuck that if he believes me or not. He's a public commentator. He's making public commentary on a public, website, and then being on public podcasts and stuff like that. I have the right and the ability to respond to him if I see fit. It's like the same way that people have the right to make videos responding to and criticizing George Norrie or Art Bell or, so on and so forth. Yeah. And, I really don't want to have anything to do with them. And, I was highly pissed off about what was said about me on End of Days podcast. It's like the narrative that they're trying to push now is that I'm like, that saying that I fucked like some 8-year-old boy. No, I never did that. And it's funny. Pretty much what is going on is that people have found out what I did, what I actually did, and they've kind of figured out why it happened, how it happened, and people realize that the circumstances around it make it completely different. Like her lying about her age and, my age at the time and all kinds of other shit. I mean, like, exactly a month from now, it will be 10 years since it happened. Um, so, um, yeah. So pretty much, you know, all these people out there, you know, are, kind of like, okay, we understand, we understand and get why it happened. We're not, condoning it, but we understand why it happened. So now they're, people are changing, making it saying that I fucked some 10, 9-year old or 8-year-old boy, because they think that that's gonna be, that's gonna change people's opinion. You're like, oh yeah, accuse him of being not only gay, you know, which is weird because like, uh, I've I've read online that people are harder on, you know, men who molest young boys for some reason. I mean, everything is bad. Like, it's bad no matter what. But for some reason, they're harder on men who have sex with young boys than they are men who, I don't know, it's weird and gross, and I don't even really want to talk about it or think about it. Um, yeah. So I don't fucking. It's like, oh, change the narrative. Try to make him look like a bad person. I never had sex with no 8-year-old boy, and I can't prove it because you can't prove a negative. You know, so the stupid shit. I mean, I've been trying to. I've been trying not to participate in drama. You know, I'll react to things when I feel like they need to be reacted to. Like, you know, like the drama I have going on with this other guy, Joseph Martelli. Like, he keeps saying, "Oh, I'm gonna come to Augusta and shit like that." I'm like, whatever, man. He can feel free to come to Augusta. But I've already, he said he was gonna talk shit about me to my neighbors and stuff, and I've already, given him a heads up about him, and said that they're, told my landlord about it, and she's like, I don't care, you pay your rent, you know, I don't have any complaints about you from the other neighbors. I don't give a shit about what some guy from online says about you. And see, the thing is that she's not even a fish. Technically, she's not even really my landlord. She's the land manager. She manages the building. The guy who actually owns the building lives in fucking South Africa. He's the actual landlord. She just manages the fucking building and manages the clients. So, in all reality, whether I get kicked out or not is up to him. And I don't think he really cares because he owns, like, let's see, he owns like 100 buildings just in Augusta, and like 30 or 40 buildings in Lewiston, and um, where was the other place? Um, she said that he had told her that he owns condos in Florida or something like that. I can't remember exactly where, but yeah, I mean, Anyways, to get back onto Fauci, um, I I would rather I'd rather watch the drunken peasants than sit around you know listening to him you know in his little sycophants that he has in his little fortress now. But things have took an interesting turn over at Bogab. The general musings of Fauci 2013 thread is, you know, apparently nobody, people aren't going to post there anymore, and they're moving to George Senda sucks thread. So that way, like, Fauci can't claim that that thread is his. Like, that people are talking in the thread for him. That was made for him. You know, um, I don't know if anybody is going to put up with that. Um, what I'm hoping will happen is that Envy will lock the general musing thread, and it will just you know it'll be locked, and then people post in George Senda sucks, which I wonder if George is going to post in that. So, anyways, yeah. So, like I said, I won't be calling into the Gabcast because I I wasn't given a fair shake the first time that I called. Um, so why the fuck should I? Um, so the chat room is open. There's this little thing that says live chat. You it comes up, and then you can ask a question in there or something, and I will see it on my screen. So it says that I have there's 3 people watching right now. So I'd highly appreciate it. Unless you don't know anything of what I'm talking about, then it would be completely utterly pointless. So, let's tweet something. Let's see. I am live on YouTube talking about George Senda. Senda. How does he spell it? S-E-A-N. No, S-E-N-D-A. And the upcoming Gabcast. tweet. So send that out. Hopefully, it'll get me some. Yeah, you're not here. You don't want to hear that. Complete crap. Okay. So it's almost 8 now. That means that I have an hour before I have to go. So hopefully something will be accomplished in here. I wish people would say something in the fucking chat, but whatever. Because at 9, the Drunken Peasant starts, but also at 9 is when the whole no loud noises thing starts. Because, oh yeah, no, you guys don't even know about that. I renewed my lease for 5 years recently, and some of the rules had changed. The rent went up by $20, but there's a new rule that says no excessive loud noise after 9 p.m. and between 9 p.m. and 10 a.m. So, like, I can't, I have to be careful about my volume and stuff. So, which is good that it's finally, like, on paper, because originally it was just kind of like unwritten. It was kind of like a, whatever you call it, a gentleman's agreement kind of like thing. So now it's, I'm glad that it's on paper now. Hold on. Oh, my hair was bugging there. So it feels good to have a channel where I can stream again, and with this app. Oh, oh, this app that I have for my tablet makes it a lot easier than having to rely on my computer to stream. My computer, this is horrible. This is fucking horrible. So what we'll do is we'll go check Twitter, TWITTER.com. on the computer. GUST underscore main. Oh, so we'll just make ourselves a little bit more visible. um, so let's try to stay on topic, I guess. Um, let me see if this will. Ooh. Yeah. Copy link address and boom. And boom. So it says that I have 2 viewers right now. It was at 3, now it says that I have 2. Earlier, when I did one, I had 6 viewers. So, let's see if I can actually post here. So, the funniest part of when I called into the Gabcast was MV saying that people like to view my stuff because like I'm like a train, like a car accident and all this other bullshit. Well, Falky's like a George Senda is like a fucking his life is like a car accident too. But I guess I guess Bell Gab can only um, support one car accident at a time. I'm actually really nervous about what I'm about to do because I'm kind of like out of practice, man. Like being, being live in front of people is it's been a long time. So the idea of like posting this here and getting all kinds of views, it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary. I wish I knew who the second person was. Probably Otto. Otto's probably watching, right? I am live now, talking. Alright, so Godlike Productions. Boom. There we go. And of course, it didn't work. At least I found out. Oh, because I'm a moron. 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 So, anyways, it's abundantly clear to me and to a whole bunch of other people that envy and yes. Well, I've completely stopped getting ad revenue from videos, but what you need to do is you need to sign up for Google AdSense. And to do that, you need a bank account and um, it's a complicated process. It takes quite a while to even get approved for it. And you'll have to file paperwork with the IRS and stuff because it is a source of income and stuff. And you have to have only certain banks will take, well, that's if you're doing direct deposit. YouTube will send you a check if you want to do it that way. But I I am live and talking. I'm alive and talking. I am live and talking. Bazinga! It's actually way too complicated to talk about here. And can it be done without the IRS? If you feel like, reenacting I Love You Philip Morris, no. No. If you do not disclose it, you will go to fucking jail. And also won't Google won't um Google won't do it. Like, you have to prove to Google that you're, yeah, because they could get in trouble too. There's actually, a lot of other people who could explain it better than I could. And there's other, like, if you YouTube search how to set up Google AdSense, um, there are a lot better tutorials than than uh, than I could ever do. In fact, I had to have somebody. Um, there are certain countries that they don't allow people to monetize their videos in, like um like Afghanistan and North Korea and stuff like that, because Google doesn't want to be responsible for possibly funding some kind of terrorist organization or a coup or something like that. Because could you imagine, like, what would happen if, like, somebody got Google AdSense and, like, put ads, like, on an ISIS video? Like, if ISIS was monetizing their videos, yeah, that would not go very well for Google. I think the UK, you can monetize videos and stuff like that. Can't believe people are actually talking to me like this. So I got 4 viewers minus me. So that's 3 people. Thank you. It's all good, garden and earth guy. Gardener earth guy. Gardner, Maine? Gardner earth guy. Maybe you're that guy that called me on the phone. I don't know. Well, this started off as talking about Falky and stuff. Florida. Cool. Cool. Well, probably warm there now. Not cool, but whatever. Is that near, Clearwater? I know somebody who recently went to Clearwater Beach. But I can't disclose who that is. Oh. Oh, it's Eakers. It's like apartment 11 or whatever. Apartment guy in apartment 6 is like long gone. Joshua Graves, that guy, he was causing problems for me. Yeah, he's like long gone. He's long gone. He's like, yeah. Last I knew, I wasn't really. I was more worried about like him showing up and being disappointed by like nobody giving a fuck. That's like what worried me the most about Joseph Martelli. um, that's why. That's the only reason I had to kind of be worried. Because like, if he was to show up here and like call the police, and the police are like, "That's a civil matter. We have nothing, you know." Because there's nothing that that uh that um that he could get me immediately arrested for. There's like, there's nothing I've done nothing that would warrant immediate handcuffs, you know. So anything he would have to do would have to be he would have to go file something in court against me, and that would take a couple of days, and he would have to stay here. So if he was to show up and like call the police, um, yeah, yeah, it would take days for the paperwork to even be filed. He would have to go to the district court and shit like that. I tried filing a PFA against both apartment 12 and Joshua Graves when he still lived here, and I had to like present evidence and like pay a fee and wait for it to be processed and all kinds of other shit, you know. So he couldn't just get me. He couldn't just show up here and then immediately get me, you know, arrested. Which which I'd be afraid that if he was to show up, he would like, you know, he wouldn't get his way, and then he would be like a angry child and just like flip out and shit like that. That was my biggest fear. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if he isn't gonna, you know, he only lives like 8 blocks from her, so you know, and like because of the magic of the internet and all these other people who like, you know, dissect everything all of his videos and stuff, I know exactly where she lives and stuff like that. I think he even showed their house in a video. It's, you know, yeah, talk no balls. But it's just like, I don't, like, I don't even want to have to put my neighbor, like, I don't want to have to put my neighbors through that shit too, you know? I mean, there's one particular person in the building who, they wouldn't put up with it. They would just be like, get the fuck off the property, and they would call the cops on him, not on me. But like, if he showed up and and was like willing to be civil, oh, lunatic outpost deleted the thread. Um, if Joseph Martelli showed up here, or or if George Senda showed up here, and they were like willing to be civil, I'd be perfectly fine with going. I don't know, like if I had money, like we go out and get something to eat or something like that, and like talk. But if he shows up here, you know, trying to be, you know, the Hulk. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He like he because when he went to Phoenix, he went to Phoenix, like all he did was kind of like make videos saying, "Oh, you, where are you, bitch?" and all this other stuff to the person. Like he traveled all the way to Phoenix just to like, I don't know, like I still don't understand that. Like did he actually travel there thinking that person was real, or was he, you know, there to confront somebody who he thought was catfishing him, or something? But yeah, I mean, he went and he just walked around Phoenix, apparently had sex with like a transgender hooker, and you know, had sex with somebody else in his hotel room, and all kinds of other stuff. I know. He like traveled 3,000 miles to to uh, to have sex with like a transgender prostitute, and he could have gotten that in his own town. I mean, um, he probably is. I have a feeling that Joseph um, probably is watching because there. It says that I have 4 viewers, and one of the viewers is me on my uh, on my Xbox, just making sure that the stream stays up, and one of them is yeah. What and another person watching is you, uh, GEG, and so there's somebody else is watching. It could I don't know. It could be Ashley watching. Um, so like I was talking I was talking to Otto von Snitchelbritches about going to Niagara Falls. Like going there to like confront him, like going to Joseph to confront him. But it's like a 9-hour fucking ride, right? And it's in the wrong direction. Like we couldn't we couldn't go to Niagara Falls and then go to New York because it's so it's like like New York, like Maine's here, New York's here, and Niagara Falls is like way up here, you know. So it it wouldn't yeah. So it's just so annoying. Like I don't I don't want I don't want to have these arguments. Well, if I was to go, um, I I wouldn't I he wouldn't know. Like yeah, I know he's always saying that like oh, if I came to your town you wouldn't know. Uh, Probably, but like if me and Otto were to go, uh, I would go to you get you bet balance not static. Am I not showing up? Right? I don't know. My internet isn't the best, so like, um, anyways, I'm just yeah, like I unfortunately know enough about Joseph that like I could I could I could go to Niagara Falls find and find him and he wouldn't know I was there until I like rounded the corner, and until I was standing like right in front of him, he wouldn't know that I was there. Um, so. Well, if I was to ever put Joseph in a barrel, it would be it would I put him in the barrel the same way Walter White puts people in a barrel. uh, Science, bitch. Um, shit. Let's see, what time is it? It's 8:21. So, LOP, lunatic outpost. Yeah, I posted I posted a link to the video on Lunatic Outpost, and it's gone already. So, I've been broadcasting for 47 minutes. Um, Make America great again. So, I don't know. Like, seeing Niagara Falls would be pretty cool, but like, um, it's too far out of the way. It's like, if I was gonna take a 8-9 hour trip, all right, goodbye. If I was gonna take an 8-9 hour trip, I would want to go back to New York, not go to fucking Niagara Falls. Um, so. I see you down there. I see you down there. I'm making cat noises at you. Anyways, let's get back to talking about Valky then. Yeah, I mean, if if you really pay attention to Falky and like the people who support him, it's obvious that they're just you know saying what they need to keep him around. Like he's a joke. He's a joke, and everything he does is a joke. Um, you know, Nobody's really gonna go to him for the news. You know, like yeah, uh, I do. I do, like talk about like stuff going on in like New York and stuff like that. But I don't act like, oh yeah, like I'm a credible news source. No, I just say, hey, because there are people who sub to me and there's people who like follow me and shit like that. and it's more about it's more about it's more about informing them, you know, because some of the people who watch my YouTubes and stuff like that, they don't really watch the media and stuff like that. So, uh, so let's see, it's 8:30, and I've been on here for like 51 minutes talking about this. See, the original intent was to talk about Falky and the Gabcast and stuff in a way that I didn't have to spend an hour uploading a video. It's a lot easier to just talk to talk into a stream than this, but now the videos are like really long. Uh, let's see. But I'm glad that GEG left some talked in the chat. Um, so we'll see what happens now, because I don't know. But hopefully there'll be a drunken peasants tonight. Like, who knows? Let's see. Let's see if they've tweeted. Twitter. Twitter. The greatest thing about this is that I can minimize the app and it still broadcasts. This app does do, supposedly it does screen broadcasting, but reminder for the drunken peasants. But I couldn't get it to fucking work. We're gonna make America great again. Yay. Yeah, so Falcon's a big fucking joke. Like, I can't believe that. Like, but you know, using his name is good for reviews and stuff, I guess, is what people have learned, you know. So, well, he'll get all of his fake fucking sycophant friends and shit like that, and all reality people are just sitting back and laughing at him. So, you know. So, protesters have gathered outside of Donald Trump's rally in Bethpage, New York. Bethpage. It sounds like outer New York. You know, like, I swear one day I'm gonna load up Twitter and it's gonna say, like, Donald Trump assassinated or some bullshit like that. These are pretty kitties. What are you doing? What are you doing? I see you. I see you out of the corner of my eye. Alright, this is the funniest thing I can do with this. Oh, I'm fucking Josh Fierstein. Yeah, people don't like. Don't shoot don't shoot like that. Don't ever film a fucking video like that. Okay, yeah, people posting on Musically. Can't fucking. It's like 8:30 and we don't know. They haven't. Maybe I missed it. Bitch boy, slap fight. At Drunken Peasants show tonight. Like, come on. It's like fucking 8. They usually send out the link to the video a couple hours ahead of time. Fuck. Bitch boy, slap fight. Bitch boy, slap fight. Invalid credentials. Unknown. Hello. Whatever. Oh, fuck. Alright, so open this back up. And, oh. I wish that YouTube had some way to, like, you being able to tell who was watching. But anyways, like, this has been like an hour-long video about just me. It's supposed to just be me talking about how I wasn't gonna um, call into the Gabcast Friday. So I feel like I've covered that and like a whole bunch of other stuff. So I am going to leave now. Goodbye.